Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun, and I still have some things to say about the final episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And I just want you to join me in this because this was a phenomenal finale. Now, we all know that Monica carried the season, right? She definitely carried the season. But I cannot lose sight on Heather in this episode. Heather was a very strong number two. I think this episode was carried by Monica and Heather. Monica with everything that they put out there that she's done, and Heather with bringing it to Monica. I do feel like she needed like the support of the girls, but due to the fact everything happened with her shop and she had that evidence, and then once the reality Von Teese had come out, all the girls have been affected by that. So I can't give it all to Monica because in this episode, and when I say this episode, I mean of all episodes that Heather has been in, this is her best performance because she's never had a backbone. She is a very insecure woman. I love her, but she's very insecure. But she did that. She's a number two. And I read somewhere that it took a whole season in Monica to get Heather to say who gave her the black eye. Now, we as watchers of Jen Shah, we knew who gave Heather the black eye. It was only two of them in the room, right? And if you watched last night, the way Jen was looking from Heather to Meredith, you could tell she was like, what is she going to say? Is she going to ask if I was there or whatever? We all knew this had happened, but it took Monica to pull it out. And like Monica said, thank you for finally telling the truth. But we already knew that, Heather. We already knew that. Now, this reality Von Teese is growing, right? I made this screenshot last night at 14.7K. Child, they at a 24.5 at this point, right? So they have this little tab right here, The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. It's a lot of stuff in there. And it's a lot of stuff in the July's coming. It's a lot of stuff in there. Hold on. This right here was in there talking about Jen threatening to expose Heather and how she doesn't like a community of people. Like, that's real crazy. Jen Shah did say in her little post that she came up a couple of times this season. So last night on Monica's Live, she was saying that there's someone else who's posting for Jen Shah. Because I don't think Jen can have a phone in prison. So if this is Jen, allegedly, or whomever, this is what's posted on her account. Bravo, if I punch Heather in her eye, you guys would have footage to prove it. It's clear the show can't live without me since I was brought up at the beginning, middle, and end of season 4. Andy is still butthurt that I turned down his one-on-one interview. Why would you sit down with someone who gave another cast member a black eye? Next. Now, I will say this about Jen Shah. I know that they say she and Monica were friends, and I guess that's why Monica was really on the road to take Jen down. But Jen Shah is great television, even up to the point that she got up out of that Sprinter when she saw that the feds was coming. She's good TV. I think Monica learned, but no, I'm not going to say Monica learned from Jen, because Monica is her own entity. She did that. Now we have Tanisha. Tanisha is Heather's stylist who, I'm going to say Heather called and told her to tell her the truth, right? And she dropped dime on Monica quick, fast, with a hurry. And she posted a video of Monica on her way to Jen's house at the time. And she had a lot to say. I'm hoping that I get to have a conversation with her. I'll let y'all know about that. I feel like now that we know this is Monica, I feel like I need to go back and watch this season again. You know what I'm saying? Because now that we have seen this, I need to watch it fluidly where I can say, oh, look at Monica. Because I feel like I've been duped a little bit. But this was shocking, right? This shocked the mess out of me. So someone sent me this post on TikTok. This is Up and Adam. And he's talking about how Heather was saying that she was not going to film anymore if Monica was there. So this is the ultimatum that Heather is making to Bravo and Andy Cohen. She said she won't film with Monica Garcia again. And you know how she does. She does talk like that, right? But here's the deal. Why not film with Monica? Monica literally, even though I love Salt Lake City, it's always even for me. But this season has been elevated. The entire season. The season finale was off the charts. You have to give Monica her props for that. Although, like I said earlier, Heather came in a close second. But this, Monica Garcia, whomever else she is, she did that. She carried the entire show. Because what does Lisa have going on? What does Meredith have going on? What does Whitney have going on? What does Angie K have going on? Even we're happy to see Mary when we saw her in Doses. Mary and Monica are fantastic. Heather, you gonna do yourself a disservice, girl, because nothing can top this season. Nothing. And I know Bermuda would have been a mess without Monica. As I wrap this up, last night on Monica's Live, she did say that she has not been asked back yet. Bravo, that would be a really bad thing if she doesn't come back, because this finale probably was the best episode that any of your shows on Bravo has ever had. I'm just going to go and say it. Now, if it's another one, y'all let me know in the comments. But this one right here, I just can't think of anything I kept thinking about the next day. This was amazing. It's your girl, Millie Chun. We can talk about it. Bye, y'all.